Yesterday, I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today, I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. That is a quote by the world renowned poet Rumi. I'm sure some of you have heard it before. If you haven't, go check out some of his stuff because it is life changing material. The reason I've used that quote is because it applies so much to my time making content with WANAP and the journey that I've been on and where I'm up to right now. So if we rewind time, I started making content 1 year ago, and when I first started, I didn't really have like a mission objective or anything like that. I just wanted to raise mental health awareness because people around me were suffering, probably because of COVID. Now, I'm not a graphic designer. I was never blessed with artistic ability. So this is the logo that I came up with. And this represented community. To me, that's what it represented, community. And I started using that on my social media platforms. And then my brother reached out to me. Shout out to Azaz. And my brother is artistically blessed and he's a graphic designer. And he asked me what I wanted to do with the One Up project. I said to my brother, I had this massive goal of trying to reduce the number of suicides in the world because the thought of people taking their own life is so scary to me. And so my brother came up with the logo that you guys are all familiar with, which was this. Now on this logo, the mushroom represented a one-up from video games and one-up represented more life. More life represented less suicides. And I love this logo. This is the logo that I've become so used to using. It's been the logo for the past year. I almost got it tattooed. I love it. I will always love this logo. But as I've evolved and as OneApp's evolved and as you guys have gotten involved with this, I've realized now that I can't change the world. We can't change the world. We can't change politicians. We can't change the fact that money rules everything. We can't change the fact that all these things are going wrong in the world. We can't change them. Just look around you right now with everything that's going on in the world. We've got no power over that. But what we can change is ourselves, and what we can change is our own community, our community spirit. People commit suicide because their mental health is not positive. Okay? How do people attain positive mental health? What I've learned is that the way people attain positive mental health is through two pillars, in my opinion. It's all about self love, which leads to happiness, and when you attain happiness, you're much more likely to have positive mental health. If you've got positive mental health, you're far less likely to take your own life. And as a result of that, I knocked on my brother's virtual door, and he's a busy guy. And I said to him, can you please redo the logo for me and make it a little bit more to do with happiness? And I think he freed up some time in his busy schedule and he's come up with this. Now, I need a drum roll here because this is the logo for OneApp moving forward. So here we go. What do you think? What do you think? I'd welcome your feedback and your comments. I hope you like it because it's the one that we're going with moving forward. To me, it represents smiley faces and happiness, and that's what we're going to focus on moving forward. In the One Up community, my content is going to be aimed about self love, happiness, and community. And if we can get those things right, we can definitely work towards positive mental health. And that's what we're doing. That's what we've done up till now. And by the way, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about any of this if it wasn't for every single one of you. Some of you more than others. Some of you have been so important in the journey. And that's why I always say the One Up community, because some of you have kept me going. Even on my dark days, some of you have kept me going. And I can't say thank you enough for that. I wish I'd have written a list out of the people that I wanted to thank. I've been posting content a lot of the time that I needed to hear on that day, or I wish I'd have heard earlier in my life. I also post content that I always think to myself, if something happens to me in my life and I'm not here tomorrow, this is the content that I want my son to hear from me. And that's the content I post. We've done everything up till now. As we move into the next phase of WANAP, I'm going to need you guys more than ever. So I've got some really exciting news coming up this week about how you guys can get involved even more with what we're doing, and I'm so hyped to get you guys on board. If I could take what I'm feeling right now, the excitement I'm feeling, and bottle it up, I'd give you all a bottle, because what I'm feeling, money can't buy that feeling. Honestly, we've got a mission to do, we've got a purpose, we've got a plan. We're going to spread happiness, we're going to spread joy, we're going to spread positive mental health to all of our community. We can't change the world, no, we can't, but we can change ourselves, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to give each other happiness, and we're going to teach each other how to attain happiness and much, much more positive mental health. There's people that really keep me going, and you guys inspire me so much, and you guys give me so much purpose. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. We've finished WANAP phase 1. We've got to this point. So on that note, I'm going to finish this video. Keep your eyes peeled, because we've got some really cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. We all need a positive. Peace. Blessings.